going, YouTube? My name is Blake Yarbrough and welcome back. Today's video is all about everyday sneakers and I'll be showing you my favorite everyday sneaker of 2021. I think it's the most underrated sneaker out there right now. And I just want to show you guys some of my previous everyday sneakers. We have the Nike Free Run 2. Now this shoe came out in 2011, which was when I really started collecting a lot of sneakers. So I had probably 10 or 15 different colorways of this sneaker. It's one of my favorites. And then we went on to the Nike Flyknit Racer. Now this shoe right here came out a little bit later after the Free Run, and I probably had 15 to 20 different colorways of this shoe as well. These two sneakers were some of my favorites in the past. I haven't really had a favorite as of recently until this sneaker, so I'll be showing you guys my favorite sneaker, talking about the shoe, and showing you all the different colorways that I have. Now let's get into it. All right guys, this is my favorite everyday sneaker of 2021. I think it's super underrated. When I wear this shoe, I get a lot of compliments and a lot of questions too as to what I'm wearing, so I thought it'd be cool to make a video, show you guys what I like to wear. If I'm not wearing something crazy like a Union, Jordan 1, or Marjards, this is what I wear on an everyday basis, and it's really comfortable. Super excited to show you these. This is the Nyjah Free 2. This is a Nike SB sneaker. Now, I don't skate in these. I do skate on occasion with Nick. Nick's a lot better than me, but I do like to skate on occasion. But guys, this is a casual wear review. This is a shoe that I just like to wear casually. And so that's the type of review I'll be doing for you guys today. Now, this is my very first pair of the Nyjah Free 2. The colorway is Summit White and University Gold. However, they do have some other hits of color on here as well. And this is my very first pair. It was kind of testing the waters. I really love the way this shoe looked. This shoe is designed after the Air Spiridon, so you can see like a lot of similarities. I'll pop up what that shoe looks like. You can see a lot of similarities on the upper as well as around the eyelets, so that's where they drew inspiration for this sneaker. And so I wanted to give you just a little bit of history on this sneaker and why it is made the way that it is. You've got a rubber overlay right here, which is perfect to protect your shoe and your foot when you're skateboarding from the grip tape. You've got mesh paneling that runs along the upper right here to help with breathability. You've also got this ghillie lace system. It's a loop lace system used very similar from the Air Spiridon, and I wanted to show you guys something cool about this as well. So the lacing system actually goes from inside the upper to the outside and then back inside. However, you can't actually move the loops inside, so if you see the difference right there, you can actually move those loops inside, and that helps protect the laces from getting ripped and torn from skateboarding. So I wanted to just show you guys a few things about this, why it is a good skateboarding shoe. There's great reviews on skateboarding these out there, but this is just a casual wear. I love the aesthetics and the way this shoe looks on foot. I'll be showing you guys on feet looks of a few pairs that I have, and I've got all different colorways as you see right here. So let's go ahead and jump into it with this one. This one's Summit White and University Gold, which is this color right here. Very similar to like a pollen yellow, but this is University Gold. And then on the tongue, which you do have a separated tongue right here, it connects about halfway down, but you do have like a traditional tongue feel. This is like a dark emerald green. It's a really hard color to describe, but then you've got on the tongue as well as on the heel like this Volt neon green right there. And again, this is Nyjah's signature model, so you've got Nyjah written right there on this tongue tag, as well as a 2, a Roman numeral 2, because this is his second model. We are huge Nyjah fans. When I say we, me, Nick, Harrison, Max, my friends, we all really like Nyjah a lot. So this is just a cool video to make about a shoe of somebody that I like to watch on TV and a really great skateboarder. So this was my very first pair. Like I said, I bought this shoe just because I wanted to try the shoe out. This shoe comes in at a price of $94 from Nike. You can get it from Nike. You can find it on Zoomies as well, or just your local skate shop. I've got a few here from Stratosphere in Atlanta. So guys, if you're looking for these, that's where you can find them. The price is $94, which is a steal in today's market. I feel like there's no shoes now that cost under $100, and if they are under $100 or right about $100, which would be the Nike Dunk and Dunk SB, that shoe resells for 2, 3, 4 times that, and so it makes it really hard to get. However, I think this is a great affordable sneaker and it looks amazing on feet. And so this was the very first pair. I bought them. I've destroyed these actually. I know they might look really new. These are actually worn. This shoe is really easy to clean as well. And all of those are reasons why I think this is one of the best underrated everyday sneakers of 2021. Let's move on to the next color. All right, the next colorway up is a recent pickup. This is dead stock. I haven't worn this pair yet, but it is a white, gray, and black with a hit of like a solar or infrared. Now they don't list that colorway on the box for some reason, but this is an all white, gray, and black sneaker. I thought this was a really cool colorway. That's why I got them. And again, under $100 makes it more accessible and more easy for me to buy another pair. This one is just really sick. I thought it was really clean. Another thing I really love about this model is that they put a mini swoosh on the toe. Now on the Air Max 1 or like on a Nike Dunk, I love a mini swoosh on the toe. The Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1s have a mini swoosh on the toe. Any shoe, I've said it in videos before, any shoe that has a Nike mini swoosh right here, I love that on sneakers. So this was a really cool pickup. You've got like a solar infrared right there on the outsole as well, and then on the insole, as well as on the medial side of the foot. So I just thought this was a really cool colorway. I just recently picked these up. Again, they're brand new, but I do plan to wear these. Let's check out the next color. The next color is black cyber black. This is an all black Nyjah Free 2. This one, clearly I wear these a lot. I wear these to work. I wear these to work out in occasionally. And this is just a shoe that I don't really care what happens to it. That's the whole reason why I bought it, because it's just an all black sneaker, really easy to wear, easy to beat up. And again, guys, one of the best things about this sneaker is that it's super durable because it's got almost an entirely rubber upper and then mesh paneling here. Very easy to clean. The outsole on this one is all black as well with the Cyber Nike swoosh and the Cyber SB. I thought this was just a super dope colorway. All black. I don't really wear a lot of all black shoes, but as far as work goes, this one's easy to wear on a daily basis and not really care what happens to it. So this one is my third colorway so far. Now the next colorway up is one of my favorites in my collection. It's light photo blue and metallic silver. This is a collab with Samberghini, who is an artist from the West Coast. This shoe right here, I think, is one of the best Nyjah Free 2s to release. This one comes in at 115 bucks. It's a little bit more with it being a collab, but the cool things I want to highlight on this one is that it's light photo blue. It fades from dark blue to a lighter blue here on the heel. So you can see that gradient. I think that's super sick. You got a bright white lace right here. Red mini swoosh on the toe. That is so sick. And then Samberghini actually designed the Nike text right here on the heel. So you've got Nike SB on the lateral side of the foot. On the medial side, it says Samberghini right there, which is super cool. You rarely get to put your own name on a Nike shoe. So shout out to Samberghini for that. The other really interesting thing on this shoe is that the Nike swoosh is actually like a patch that's stitched on top. Whereas on some of these other ones that I've been showing you guys, it's just like a painted swoosh on the rubber. So that's something different. You've got this metallic silver swoosh on this pair. I thought that was really cool. And then the best thing on this sneaker is the insole. This insole is amazing. So this is a graphic that he designed for the release. This shoe is so sick. I'm a big fan of cats, and Black Jaguar is one of my favorites, so that's super dope. He also did a t-shirt. I picked up a couple of these, so you can see that same graphic there on the t-shirt. Just a really dope collab from Nike and Samberghini. Hopefully he gets to do more because he's obviously very talented. I picked up 2 pairs of these. I got a DS pair right here. Super sick. I wear these a lot, and that's why I got 2 pairs, so I can have a DS pair in the closet. But this is one of my favorite guys. This is one of my favorites, and super glad to have these. And I think they're still available online, so if you really like this colorway right here, I think you can still get them on Nike and Zumiez and a few other sites. colorway is one that reminds me a lot of an Air Max 95. The colorway is smoke gray, white, and light smoke gray. This is one that I just thought really looked cool and looked like something like an Air Max 95. Like they used inspiration from that, because you've got this smoke gray here on the upper. You've got a light smoke gray here on like the sock liner and also on the tongue. White laces, and then on the lace loops, you've got this Volt color. The tongue tab is black, but you've got Nyjah written in that same Volt color, as well as the Roman numeral 2 on the back is that same Volt. And I just really like these. It reminded me a lot of an Air Max 95, like the OG colorway. So this is one that I just thought was really cool to pick up. I've worn them maybe a handful of times. I wear them just on occasion, and I just thought this was a really dope colorway. Another thing that I wanted to point out on this shoe as well, the rubber that they use on the upper, in particular on this one, you can see it. It looks like there's speckles throughout the upper and throughout the rubber. I'm not 100% sure if this is Nike grind material, which is a compound used from recycled shoes. It may be, which would be really dope, but I've noticed that on a few different pairs. I'll point it out on the upcoming pairs, but on this one you can really see it well. There's a speckle throughout the rubber, so that might be something that's cool. I think it definitely adds a lot of texture and maybe kind of like some depth to the shoe, and I really like that they did that. Next up is an absolute classic. This is one of Nyjah's personal favorite colors, Summit White and Black. This one is one you have to have. I think out of all the colorways I've shown so far, this one is just a must-have for this sneaker in particular. This is the Summit White and Black. Now I will tell you, this isn't like a true white. This upper right here, the rubber overlay, is like a grayish white color. The mesh I would say is like a true white, and then I'd say honestly the tongue and the laces are kind of like an ivory-ish white kind of color, and this right here is also like an off-white kind of cream white. It's not a pure white shoe, which is what I love about it personally, because I don't really like white sneakers. Like Air Force Ones are just a little bit too white for me, and I love this sneaker. This is one of the first ones that I saw that I really fell in love with. It's one of the original colorways to release, and it's got that same speckle in the rubber like I was showing you guys on the last one. This one you can definitely see it right here on the inside of the foot, but this one is just a classic. You can wear them with anything. This shoe is so versatile. I'm telling you guys, one of the most underrated sneakers. Anytime I wear this one right here in particular, I get a lot of questions as to what I'm wearing. I love just the black swoosh, the black Nyjah on the tongue, and the black Roman numeral 2 on the back. It's perfect. This shoe is absolutely perfect. Nike killed it on the design of this sneaker in my opinion. Just the overall shape, the view of looking down at this sneaker, which I'm showing you guys on feet as well as we go. So this shoe to me just looks so good on my foot in my opinion. I love this shoe so much. One of the classics. This is I think one of Nyjah's favorite colorways, so really dope. Gotta have this. I'm gonna buy some more pairs, but this one is an instant classic. We're down to our last two pairs. Now these are very recent releases. These two are ones from the Olympics. Now Nyjah just competed at the Olympics in Japan. Unfortunately, he didn't win. We were really hoping to see him win, but it was super dope to see him compete again and represent the USA. I thought he represented the country really well and with a lot of class. But this shoe is the one he actually skated in the competition. You've got an all white or Summit White upper, and then you've got this gum outsole, which I think is super dope. You've got a different Nike swoosh. It's got like a square squiggly line to it. And then on the back, you've got like that same like infrared or solar red that we saw on the pair from earlier. And then on the medial side of the foot, you've got this bright volt, which matches the insole, which says 2021 on it. So I don't know if that 2021 is for the Olympics or whether that was just because the shoe released in 2021. However, this is the pair that he wore in the Olympics. Now the other pair, which I picked up, this one, I'm not sure the story on this colorway. The color is pollen, black, and pink blast. The entire outsole is like a pale pink color, and then you've got this bright pink or pink blast, I guess is what they're calling it. You've got it here on the heel tab as well, and on the medial side of the foot. This colorway is super dope. We've seen Nike do some other pollen colorway shoes like the Air Jordan 1 that I just reviewed, but this shoe right here, I don't know if there's any significance behind the colorway. Maybe if he won gold, he was going to wear these on the podium. I'm not sure, but it is a super dope colorway. It's got that same 2021 font there on the insole. Really dope colorway. I'm so glad to have all of these different shoes. These are just ones that I think are an instant classic. I think it's one of the best shoes that Nike's created in a while, regardless of whether it's a SB or not. I think this is just a really super solid sneaker. Shout out to Nyjah and Nike for creating just a super dope sneaker. This one right here, I think is just the best. It's a classic, all white. I love the mini swoosh on the toe. The rope laces are absolutely perfect on this sneaker, and guys, I just think aesthetically on my foot, I just really love the way it looks. So drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know which colorway was your favorite. Maybe you have a pair already. Let me know what you think of this shoe. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like down below. Be super dope if Nyjah saw this, but shout out to you guys for always supporting me. I really appreciate it, and we're on to the next sneaker.